Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 3 of this bonus episode 5. We're having a big old party opening up tin 2 of this generous donation from RJ Collect Sets. Let's dive into the next pack. I'm sure all of you have heard the good news. Baseball is back. I really hope that the players got a good deal. As an economist, I'm always in favor of all labor being treated fairly, so I hope that happened in a good way. I happen to not be a fan of the DH, so I don't know what my baseball consumption is going to be moving forward because of the universal DH, but we'll see how all that plays out. Let's have some fun and let's take a look at these rookies right here and see how they made out. Braylon Marquez got his first taste of the majors in 2020, but he only pitched 2/3 of an inning of relief. And he couldn't develop more in 2021 because of different injuries, so good luck for this guy moving forward. Albert Abreu, he signed with the Astros and then was traded to the Yankees. 28 games of relief last year, 35 strikeouts in 36 and 2/3 innings, but an ERA of 5.15. Joe Adell, this top prospect has dominated in other leagues, but it's taken him a while to get used to the majors. 2 years ago, a batting average of 161, but last year a batting average of 246, so he's getting there. Luis Arias, this guy is a good hitter. He's not getting the other stats for fantasy baseball purposes. In 2019 and 2020, he hit above 300, and last year he hit 294. Bo Bichette rookie debut. In his first year, 2019, he hit 11 home runs and batted .311. Last year, in a full season of work, he hit 29 home runs, stole 25 bases, and had a batting average of .298. He's a first rounder in your fantasy draft. Brandon Brennan. This guy was first let go by the White Sox and the Rockies, and then the Mariners decided to give him a try. In 2019, he pitched 44 games in relief and got an ERA of 4.56, and Seattle let him go. Boston picked him up in 2021. He pitched 3 scoreless innings in 1 game and then was designated for assignment. Bo Burrows. This guy has played for Detroit. He's played for Minnesota. He's the poor guy who unfortunately threw up while he was on the mound last year. He signed a minor league contract with the Dodgers, so we'll see what he can do moving forward. Dylan Cease. This guy started with the Cubs and then got traded over to the White Sox. That's how he got up to the bigs. Didn't have a great 2019 or 2020, but last year was really his year. 13-7 with an ERA of 3.91, struck out 226 batters in 165 innings of work. That's great. Bobby Dahlbeck. This guy was Rookie of the Month in August of 2021 when he batted .339 and hit 7 home runs and 21 RBIs. He finished the year with 25 home runs and a batting average of .240. Aniel De Los Santos. This guy has bounced around a little bit from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh, and now he's going to be with the Cleveland Guardians. He signed a minor league contract and has been invited to spring training. Heath Fillmyer, drafted by Oakland, made the rotation with Kansas City in 2018, but then things didn't go well in 2019, and he's been all over the place since. Arizona, Cleveland, the Lancaster Barnstormers of the Atlantic League. He's with San Diego now on a minor league contract. Deivi Garcia, he's still trying to figure it out with the Yankees. He could strike them out, but last year in 2 starts he had an ERA of 6.48. Ooh, nice Cabrian Hayes foil. Is that what they call this, a foil? People are excited about this kid, and with good reason. In 2020, in 24 games, he hit 5 home runs and had a batting average of .376. In 2021, he only batted .257, but he also became the quickest Pirate to 20 career extra base hits in the modern era, 1 game faster than Barry Bonds. Tim Hill, 2 years with Kansas City, did all right. 2 years with San Diego, did all right. Last year, he struck out 56 in 59 innings and had an ERA of .362. Jonathan India, of course, Rookie of the Month last year in July, Rookie of the Year last year overall. He finished this season with 21 home runs, 12 stolen bases, and a batting average of .269. Yusei Kikuchi in the very nice Topps Chrome. 8 years with the Saitama Seibu Lions, and then with the Seattle Mariners since 2019, where he hasn't done very, very well in the ERAs, but he's really upgraded his strikeout rate from 6.5 strikeouts per 9 innings to 9.3 last year. Nicky Lopez. So after not a very good 2019 or 2020 year, he was going to go back to the minors, but then an injury to shortstop Alberto Mondesi gave him a second chance. With that second chance, he ended the 2021 season batting .300 and defensively leading all qualifying American League shortstops with a .987 fielding percentage. Just goes to show what you can do with a second chance. Humberto Mejia. Not so good 3 starts with Miami in 2020. Not so good 5 starts with Arizona in 2021. He can strike them out, but let's see if he can get the rest of it going. Mackenzie Mickey Moniak. The Phillies picked him up first overall in 2016. Last year, in 21 games, he could only go 3 for 33. That's a batting average of .091. But he did have a home run, so give this guy some time. Christian Pache in the beautiful Rookie of the Year favorites card right there from Bowman's Chrome. You know, he really hasn't had a chance to really lock in with Atlanta, but he did get to play in the postseason last year when Soler was out. So we'll see what happens in the future with this guy. Luis Patino. This guy was with San Diego and was one of the guys at the end of 2020 who got traded to the Tampa Bay Rays in exchange for Blake Snell. What did he do last year for the Rays? 19 games, 15 starts, a 5-3 record with 74 strikeouts in 77 innings and an ERA of .431. Sean Poppin. This guy's been in a couple of different places: Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay. Mid-season last year, he got picked up by Arizona. Pitched in 20 games for them, got 21 strikeouts in 17 innings of work with an ERA of .467. Dennis Santana, unfortunately, has struggled in a couple of years in the bigs. Last year, in 16 games, he had a 6.0 ERA for the Dodgers. Then got traded to the Texas Rangers, where in 39 games, he put up a 3.63 ERA. Frank the Tank. He got his first taste of the majors in 2019 with Kansas City. Then was a minor leaguer with Detroit. Then last year, in 8 games with Oakland, he only hit a .150 and got designated for assignment. got picked up by the Cubs, and went off in 56 games, hitting 13 home runs, having a batting average of .342, and even being the National League Rookie of the Month in August. Justice Sheffield. This guy was drafted by Cleveland and then traded to the Yankees and then ended up in Seattle. In 2020, things were looking up. He pitched 10 games, starting in all of them, and had a 3.58 ERA. But then last year, he could only start 15 games, pitching 21 total, with an ERA of 6.83. Nick Solak in the tops of the class card. You can see that at the upper right corner. I could see why they would say that of him. In 2019, he hit .293. Unfortunately, last year he struggled a bit, and in the middle of the season had to be sent back down to the minors for a little bit. He ended up finishing the season hitting .242. Cody Stashak. I hope I'm saying that correctly. This guy is pretty good at getting strikeouts while not issuing a lot of walks. But unfortunately last year, injuries, including one to his back, he had a back disc injury, and so that put him on a 60-day injured list, and that was pretty much how that worked out right there. He could only manage a 6.89 ERA last year, so I hope this guy recovers and comes back to do good. Anderson Tejeda. Things looked all right for him in 2020. He looked like he was on the path, but then in 2021, he only batted 1 for 16 in 5 games, and Texas had to let him go. But St. Louis picked him up on a minor league contract, so good luck to this guy as well. Dalton Varsho. This is the guy who last year caught Tyler Gilbert's no-hitter against the San Diego Padres, so that was cool. Also, in terms of fantasy baseball, he had catcher eligibility, but he played a lot of games in the outfield, which is more conducive to good batting. In fact, he had 11 home runs last year. I'll take 11 home runs for my catcher slot. Hall of Famer Barry Larkin in the 87 Fleer card. Very nice indeed. This guy won a ring in 1990, was the MVP in 1995, had 12 All-Star games, and a Roberto Clemente Award. But in his first year in 1986, he played 41 games, hit only 3 home runs, 8 stolen bases, and had a batting average of .283. Very nice. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing pack. What an amazing tin. It's taken me 3 videos to go through it all. What is your pick of the pack in any of those 3 videos that comprise Tin 2? Did something stick out to you? Let me know in the comments. Or maybe it's going to be one of these 3 upcoming hit cards. Let's check them out. Ooh, Carlos Beltran and the Topps Allen and Ginter 2021 game-used memorabilia card right here. Of course, he played 2.5 seasons with the Yankees. He was Rookie of the Year in 1999 with the Kansas City Royals. And then, of course, in 2017 was with the Houston Astros. I'm reading this directly from Wikipedia. Quote, according to his Astros teammates, Beltran was the leader in the sign-stealing scheme that involved banging on trash cans in the dugout during at-bats to indicate upcoming pitches to the batter at the plate. His teammates indicated that Beltran intimidated teammates to go along with the scheme, even though some of them did not want to. When the scandal broke, Beltran publicly denied that the Astros had stolen signs illegally. However, MLB later confirmed that the Astros had stolen signs illegally and handed out punishments to the team. Beltran was the only player named in the commissioner's report. Beltran then apologized for his role in the scandal. End quote. He was supposed to be the manager for the Mets, but then when all of this broke, he ended up parting with the team, not having managed a single game. So, full disclosure right there on how all of that went down. Do with that information what you will. Wow, look at this one. It's Alex Verdugo of the Boston Red Sox on auto number 250 out of 300. 2021 Topps Tier 1 Baseball. Very nice card. Of course, Verdugo was a fan favorite in LA. In his last year with the Dodgers in 2019, he batted .294 with 12 home runs in 106 games. He's been doing pretty good for Boston as well. Last year, he batted .289 in 146 games, along with 13 home runs. So, really good player right here. I like him. I miss him. Very beautiful card. The auto, Alex Verdugo. Very nice. Ooh, look at this pretty card right here. That's Eddie Murray. Topps 2021 Gallery baseball card. A green pattern card. It's numbered 85 out of 99. Of course, Eddie Murray, Rookie of the Year in 77, won a ring in 83. With 4 shy of 1,000, he batted more RBIs in the 1980s than any other player. Of course, he's in the Hall of Fame, and he even played for my Los Angeles Dodgers as well. So this is a very beautiful card right here. Once again, RJ, thank you so much for all these wonderful cards. I hope I'm doing them justice with all the stats and all the information. I hope everybody's enjoying these videos. Thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to diving into Tin 3. That's coming up soon. Until then, be taking care, everybody. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.